fantastic weekend. Hope you are doing well. Give me just 1 second here. I'm trying to just grab some things. Hey, Chupacabra, how's it going? Just trying to share this really quick across the platforms. Get some people in. Better Worlds Comics, Ramen. You guys hear me? Okay, let me know. I never know if people can hear me or not. It's always worrisome. So let me know in the chat if you can hear me. Hey guys, can y'all hear me? Please tell me y'all can hear me. That's all I ask. Boy. Oh no, I messed up. All right, thanks, pitches or P4TC. I'm assuming it's like pitches, right? Thank you for letting me know. Appreciate that. It helps me out. I never know because like I can see like the audio going through, but I can never like tell for sure if it's working or not, you know? How's everyone's day? How was everybody's weekend? What y'all looking for today? We got a good chunk of stuff today, just so y'all know. A lot of singles in here that are ready to mingle with you. A little bit of everything. I'm just finishing sharing the show up really quick in a couple of quick places, trying to get some other people jumping in. We want to have a good show today and hope you do too. Hey, Hidden Lurker, how's it going? Hannah Ray, everyone that's here. Almost done here sharing. I got like 3 more places to share. Maybe a few more than just 3. That's fine. That server's pretty much dead. I was the last person to share on it, which is quite funny. All right, there we go. All right, we're in. We're here, and we hope you guys are ready for a fun evening and having lots of fun. Got my water here. We got singles. I do have a mix of singles this time. So what I did is I put a few of my singles as buy nows so that you guys can grab some of them. It also made it easier for over the weekend, where if you wanted to buy them or make offers on them. But I also have some others that I'm going to run some deals on. So we have some singles we're going to run. I have packs. I've got secret layers galore. By the way, I've went through and I have checked all of my secret layers. And I know what I have and what I don't have. So pretty much what I have is in there. If I don't have it, I mean, you can always ask. I may be able to find it. But yeah, we got lots of secret layers and got lots of good deals on them. So let me know if there's anything you're specifically looking for. And we'll get you hooked up. Oh, man. Sorry, guys. Whew. Okay. That's that one. I'm just trying to get set up on my phone for today. Fearless, how's it going? Anything you guys specifically looking for? Feel free also, too, if you got some things. So pitches, all of the secret layers are sealed except for the only exception is if there's a SpongeBob secret layer. It is open as far as it has been opened and looked at. So that is the only exception to the rule. Every other one is sealed. And if you want, if it's a secret layer that has a chase card or something in it, we can open it on stream if you want or send it to you sealed. So like the TMNT ones and stuff like that. So like those have some chases. Those are all sealed. The only ones that are an exception to the rule are the SpongeBob ones, which I think I notated that. If for some reason there's not a note in them, I will fix that. I think there's only a couple of SpongeBobs left. But when SpongeBob came out, it was one of our first big grabs, and we opened them because we didn't we just opened and looked into them because we were selling some singles. Also, people were like, "Hey, I want this one or that one," and so yeah. So I do know the SpongeBob ones are all command towers. Like they only have the command tower in them. So which we didn't even hit any of the good stuff. So when we were doing it. Is this secretly hoping to be able to get some Strixhaven stuff? I should have some stuff. I would say the middle of next week. probably right before, a couple of days before pre-release. Usually is how it works. Sometimes I get it on like the Friday before, but I'll be out of town this week, so getting it is probably not possible at all. Sadly, I know a lot of people are already like grabbing it and be having it this week because they have their distributor who sends it to them, or they work close to distributors. And I'm working on trying to get a distributor in the next couple of months. It still just takes a long time. So, and money. It takes a chunk of money. All right. But yeah, if there's any singles you're looking for, let us know. We've got a bunch of them that are on auction, some that are not on auctions. If you're like see some that are already on for like buy now sells, and you're like, hey, you got any deals? I'm willing to work with you guys today a little bit on some stuff. Some things, not everything has. Or if you like look at something and say, hey, that price seems a little bit off. Most of these prices were all priced recently, but prices go up and down on stuff, right? So if you look at something, you're like, hey, you've got this listed at $50, but it's only like $20 now. Let me know. I can go check it out and see what's going on.
It's got a whole lot more.
My entire internet is being weird right now. But what are you guys looking for? You got some singles. I mean, I've got a ton of really good singles. I have, Irma, Part-Time Mutant, Silver Legion. We have like Baylor here. So I've got a mix. We've got Ancient Silver Dragon, borderless one that is listed. I think it's listed like almost $15 below TCG low. That's what I try to do my best on them. Again, pricing does vary day by day. So like sometimes the price will be up and sometimes it'll be down. And so like I try my best. It's really hard to like keep on it when you have as many singles in here. And we also seal products. So what's really cool is we do have a mystery booster 2-box. It's my last mystery booster 2-box for now until next week or a week or so from now, I think. So the Brain Dead, are you looking at foil or non-foil? That helps me know when I'm looking at pricing. So I base a lot of my pricing so I can just tell you where we're at. So I base a lot of my pricing based on TCG low. I did just go through a lot of them and check pricing on some of it to see where they were. I can double check real quick just to see if it's up or down. Some things, if you're like, hey, it's not matching TCG lows because so if it's the lowest most of my secret layers are going to be is like 40, because at 40, if I bought it for 30, after I sell it to you, get my fees taken out, I make a whopping $2. Woo! And then I got to pay taxes on that. So I make next to no money on them. So that's just so you give you a head up. But let me look at that one. The Brain Dead. Let me look. I have a little bit of wiggle room on some of them. Some of them, there's not a lot of wiggle room. It just depends. Brain Dead. Let's see here. See if I can find it. Which was the Brain Dead? Sorry, I'm trying to remember which one it was. The New Earth Mentality, right? Yeah. Okay. What do I have them at? I mean, I could do as low as like 60 on it. Like if you want to send me the offer, that's when I put it over the weekend, it was listed for when I went through over and did this. It was at like closer to 70. I think it's dropped a little bit more, so I could do 60 on it. If you want to send me the offer, I can do that. Plus, the advantage is too, the next thing you buy from me, you'll get a couple dollars off because every first purchase. Which I gotta see what was the other one that sold today. The Shadow Heart, yeah. So if you send me an offer at 60, I'll accept it. Because like I can change the price on you, but it's easier for me just to do the offer. I try to do my best to be as reasonable on my pricing. I try to not go too crazy. I try to keep it as close to TCG, but I do have some flexibility on some. It just depends. All right. Yeah, so there should be. Hold on. On the product, there should be a way to like click on it, and there should be a way from the product to say, "Hey, make an offer." Because I have all my audit. Sorry, guys. But what I'll do here, I'll just make it easier for you. Okay, here I got this a little bit easier for you. Make sure I do this right and don't. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna run this. Hopefully, it's fast. It's long enough for you. It's gonna run as a flash sale for a minute. That's because again, unless I get on my phone, I can do it on my phone. So you can grab it at 60 right now. There's two of them too. So if you guys want them, there we go. We got bitches for that one. I gotta go find that one now. I went through organizing them all over the weekend, trying to make sure I had them in the right spots and orders. And lucky me, I put them backwards in below my feet. There we go. All right, let me find this one. I know where you're at. All right, the foil one. There we go. We got you. Hey, Hidden Lurker. Hey, guys. All right. I'm assuming you just want it sealed, right? I can crack it here if you want me to, but I mean, I don't think there's anything special in these that are not. There's not like a hidden secret card, so. Hey, Sean, how's it going? Jelly Bean Goblin, how you guys doing? What are we looking for today? Yeah, I'm willing to make deals on things as long as I have, if there's a little bit of like leeway for me. No, I get you. I understand. I like the opening too. The only ones I've ever attempted, Ellie's Rage. I had that one. I don't know if I sold that one yet or not. Let me look. Yeah, it looks like I've sold that one. So the only ones I have right now currently is I have the whole secret layer. I don't have that as a single crescent. Yeah, I had it. It was one of I started selling some of the singles and stuff like that, which I'm gonna run a few singles right now. Because of a few pre-bids. If you guys want to put some pre-bids on some stuff, it does help me out. Know what to list, what to sell. So I'm just going to start with this Donatello, the borderless foil. The Donatello Mutant Mechanic. Yeah, no, yeah, they are pretty cool. It was crazy though. Like they sold out pretty quick. They have dropped. Hey Bob, how's it going? They dropped the good because when they first came out and they were first on for sale, I think they were almost $100 like when they first came out. We're gonna run this auction here. Interesting. They've changed their auction settings, but all right. Bananas with guns, nice. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. We appreciate you wondering. We always have new ones. We will have the Deadpool ones coming out and a few other ones as they come out. I'm gonna have the ones from we'll have hopefully as long as I can move some money around and stuff like that. I should be able to have some more mystery booster boxes and stuff. So bananas. Yeah. I think because that one I think is even still for sale right now. I always buy a few of them, and usually that one I went very light on, so I only bought the confetti foil one because I felt like of all the ones in there that people might want, it would be the confetti foil. The one thing I always tell people though, once they start coming out and getting released, is if it's still available on Wizards of the Coast website, is I get it shipped to you a lot faster than Wizards does once I have it, because basically how it works is so I have it today, right? So if let's say I had it, let's say I had the Deadpool, I don't have it yet because they don't start shipping until tomorrow. But basically, the second I get it, the day you buy it, usually the next morning or next day it goes into the mail, and you have it within 2 to 3 days. So whereas with WotC, you don't know exactly when you're getting it. All right, we're gonna run Leonardo Cutting Edge here. Hey Bob, glad you got it. Appreciate it. Always trying to help and get people their stuff, and glad when people do get their stuff. Anything else you're looking for? Did I? Hold on. I just gotta make sure I grab the right. Hold on. So sorry. I sold one. I want to make sure I grab the right version of the card really quick. I'm looking for a card right really quick. Leonardo Cutting Edge. The Blank Goblin. There we go. So I got Leonardo Cutting Edge here. This is not the showcase. This is not the Fracture Fort. It's the showcase version. So we're going to run this here real quick. If you do have some singles you're looking for, let us know. I am actually shocked the pricing of this, how much these dropped. Like, I know they drop a little bit, but like the fact that there's only like 15, 20 bucks is crazy to me, you know? And if you have, by the way, if there are some singles in our listing and you're like, hey, can you run this single? So, Guillotine, what I recommend people doing, I try to run everything, but because I have, I think, close to like 70 different ones on there, sometimes I run them all. But a lot of times, what I prefer people to do is if you have something specific you're looking for, you asking helps, but also putting a pre-bid in helps. And the reason I tell people to put pre-bids in is because if you ask me for one, and let's say it's like 10, 20 minutes from now, and somehow you have to get off your phone and I run it and you miss it, I don't want you to miss out on the one you're trying to get, right? So if you pre-bid, it gives you that sense of like how pre-bid works is basically, I think you kind of set of like my max is like, let's say the card is $10, right? Is the starting is 10. You're like, my max is 15 on this card. So when it goes, Scrawling Crawler, what secret layer dues is that from? Hey, Bananas with Guns, you got the Donatello just a minute ago, and you also got that. So we're going to run a few more singles. But I will run the Wilhelm in a minute. I'm just running down my line right here of the ones that people have already put pre-bids on. But yeah, if you guys do pre-bids, it does help me out huge. As far as it lets me know what ones to run next. Scrawling Crawler, Secret Layer card. I don't think I have that one, but if you know, do you know what Secret Layer it is, dudes? Yeah, hey Bob, hey Bob is exactly right on that. Like, if you pre-bid one, if you like, it lets me know that I should run those auctions. So like, even if it's a dollar auction, sometimes the dollar ones I pass up because like I put it out there and then like no one, and sometimes I just sit here. I like tonight we've got a good show going and I appreciate it. It's always great. But sometimes I've been on the show and it's just like I put something up and no one gets it. Put something up. So like I don't know what to put up. With pre-bids, it helps me. Yeah, your max bid does help you too. So salty. All right. So, and by the way, yeah, some of the stuff too is there are some other ones that are on that are just buy nows. So I will check dues. Someone just got something and I need to grab it before I forget. Hidden Lurker got the Donatello. Where you at? So I do have a few things that are on buy now, and I have a bunch of things on. I was trying something out with some of these. Because so like what I want to be able to do is with a lot of my singles, I want to do auctions on them sometimes when I can. But also if I'm like not going to be able to be on over the weekend, I like to put them where you guys can get a chance to grab them and get them. All right, we're going to run this next one, which was back over to my auctions. All right. Let me look at the secret layer real quick before I forget. What was the card again? I forgot about it. Scrawling Crawler. Yeah, Scrawling Crawler. I do not, and I don't. Yeah, I don't think I even have that. Yeah, the So Salty. Let me look at the So Salty. Sorry, I was just trying to see. Oh, okay. Yeah, so that one was only exclusively at PAX, and I did not go to PAX, unfortunately. Now, if it is going to possibly be something they offer at MagicCon Vegas, I'm going to try my best to get a hold of it while I'm out there. So we're going to swing for it. King Julian, Chatterfang, woo! All right, we're doing this Mondo Gecko next. Just have to find it really quick. And feel free to, if you don't see a single in my buy it now or the auction, let me know. Or if there's something you're looking for, let me know. I might do my best to try to find it for you. There's the Mondo Gecko, Blank Goblin. Yeah, no. So that was the So Salty. I was like, I don't think I've seen that art on that one. So usually I try my best to keep ones that are like I get the ones that I can. Now we're getting to a point though I have this mass of like I need to sell stuff so that I can buy more stuff. So I'm trying to figure it out. I'm hopefully before Vegas. I don't want to completely clear out my inventory, but I'm like to a point where I'm like I may just do like a full sellout to get some capital, so that I can buy more. All right, so we're gonna run the Mondo Gecko foil, which is actually Kedis Emberclaw, which Kedis is so good. Here we go. If you guys also have other secret layers you're looking for, or you're like, hey, you have this secret layer or that secret layer, I'm looking to make you a deal, let me know. Especially if you're wanting to get more than one secret layer, I'm always willing to work a little bit if I can. If I can, again. Now, some of my secret layers I don't have a lot of wiggle room on, but some of them I do. So it would be realistically anything. Just by the way, I do want to run some mystery boosters because we have a brand new box of mystery booster too, and so that means we're chasing the foil. Get them out so that I can sell them and then be able to buy you some new boxes in a week or two. All right, we're gonna run this sticker goblin, blank goblin. Here we go. Icarus and Quinn, how's it going? Go Hex, how are you? Anything in particular we're looking for today, or just here chilling, hanging around? All right, we got Steven Simmons. I have stuff flying everywhere. Which, by the way, I don't think I have it listed anymore, but I do have, if you're interested, I do have Avatar bundles. So ooh, Mono Black Commander. Nice. That's a fun one. I'm assuming Sephiroth is gonna be the commander. It's a good one. I got Super Shredder. If you're looking for a Super Shredder, it goes very, very well with what Sephiroth wants to do with the sacrifice. I've got two versions of Super Shredder. I've got a Bajuka Bog, which is always a good card for Mono Black. I always tell people if you're playing Mono Black or have Black, always run a Bajuka Bog. Yes, it's a tap land, but you got to wreck that graveyard shenanigans deck. Well, I got the Bog. We can run that. I'm trying to think of some other cards. I know I have a bunch of different ones. Ooh, I know. What about this is a good one, the Dark Rit. This is the TMNT Dark Rit. I love it though. Being able to drop, you don't really want to, I guess, drop Sephiroth on turn one, realistically, because you more want to drop it on like turn 2, turn 3, because you have a Culling the Week? This is also another good one, and it plays right into Sephiroth's strategy of sacking. Yeah, Culling the Week is great because you sack a creature, add 4 black. It's always great, and especially with like Sephiroth, where you're wanting stuff to die so you can ping stuff because you're wanting to either create tokens or sack and recur things. It's great because you use it to sack to get 4 black, cast something, recast something. Any mono black deck is always fun with Necrotic Ooze is to be ran because is on the battlefield. It has all activated abilities of all creatures in all graveyards. So any activated ability of your creatures, there's lots of combos with that. I'm looking for something. Sorry, there was one I was looking for. But all right, let's run the draft GTA. That's one that has a pre-bid on it. Necrotic Ooze is always a great one to run in mono. Any deck you can run Necrotic Ooze because like there's so many activated abilities out there, right? All right, Steven Simmons got that one as well. Let's go. All right. Someone asked, hold on. Someone asked about Wilhelt. I will run Wilhelt. Wilhelt, the Rock Cleaver. Let me find him really quick. And if there are some singles you're looking for, do let us know. Yeah, I can run those here in a second as well. Give me 1 second. I was just someone had asked earlier for a card in here, and I wanted to run it for them. So we're gonna run this. Will help the Rock Cleaver. Hopefully they're still in here. Here we go. Will help. Will help. There you go. Guillotine. I was like, I knew the name started with G, but yeah. Oh, and welcome in everybody. We also, by the way, we have singles. We've got packs too. If you guys want to crack some Mystery Booster 2s, I have a whole brand new box of TMNT. So the whole thing is we haven't hit any, it's got all of the possibilities of hitting the showcase, the fractured foil, all of that is in there. Thank you, Guillotine. You building Wilhelm as the commander, or is he going to be in your zombie deck? I'm just curious. He is definitely a pretty good commander. I've seen people though run it in like with Varina as the commander, and then run Wilhelm in there. But I mean, to me, Wilhelm is really really strong, like 100%, like super strong. All right, we're gonna run this Bajuka Bog. Yeah, he's what? Yeah, he's 4. Was it 4? Which in his colors is pretty easy to get out. All right, let's run this Bajuka Bog here. It's always a good thing. I always found it interesting though that they had Hashaton, right? As Hashaton in the precon that had the what is it called? The zombie precon that they did of Aether Drift. And because it makes 4/4 zombies, but honestly, Hashaton is not a really good zombie commander. He is much better as a discard, do his own thing, and make gross stuff come back for 3 mana commander. All right, there you go, Chrissy. We got you your Bajuka Bog. Whoop whoop. In the white border, I love these. I love the white border from Mystery Booster 2. Now, hey, we got the answer. I was wondering if we were going to get Mystery Booster 3 or we're continuing with 2. I think my bet is we either get Mystery Booster 3 this summer to go with Amsterdam, or we get Mystery Booster 3 this fall with Atlanta. I think fall seems to follow it better. Oh, y'all got to fight over a little bit. It's the fun part, right? All right, we got a call in the week here. Got the call in the week. I love this one. Another white border. Do I not have call in the week in the thing? Oh no, we're having a buy now. Hold on, let me see here. Okay, hey Chrissy, the call in the week if you want that, which I can just run it as an auction. Hold on, let me do something real quick. I'm going to do something. I always do something too. I can't spell. So some of these I moved over to buy nows because it just made it easier for me over the weekend. But let me do something real quick. I want to run this as an auction. I'm going to start it here. Hey, dude's got the Twisted Metal Soul Ring. Let's go. All right, here we go. Call in the week. White border. I guess y'all just going to fight over this one too. This is I really like this card. I think it's like in the right deck too. So you don't run it just in any black deck because like if you're doing any kind of thing that you're trying to like refresh. Oh no. It's all good. GS lapses. GS. I'm just gonna call you GS or Labs. I'm gonna call you Labs. I'm gonna call you Labs. That's better. Labs. Labs. Yeah, yeah. It's all good. I like this card. All right. Let's see here. Which, by the way, feel free. If you got some singles you're looking for, we do have a bunch of singles in the auction section. If you pre-bid on those, it does help me know what ones to run. If you do have singles you're looking for, let me know. If you're also looking for secret layers, let me know. So someone got, and I saw it pop up, was the Soul Ring. Let me find that one for you. I got to remember where I put it in my pile. I got almost every secret layer for reason. I do have some Kieran Yanner, by the way, which is an expensive secret layer. Let me find this one. All right, where are you? Any other zombies? Let me look really quick. I have a lot of zombies. If you got one you're thinking of off the top of my head, I might have it in my other inventory too. So I have inventory that's on here, but I also have inventory. By the way, this is for what is it? Is it dues? Who was it? I know you're in here. Saw your stuff. X dues. Yep. Got your secret layer here. Let me look real quick though. Let's see other zombies I might have. Not a zombie, but necrotic ooze is always good in a zombie deck because you're putting stuff in your graveyard and you've got activated abilities. Dark Rit. Get Willhout out on turn 2. Looking through real quick. I mean, if you really want to go into it, there is Waste Not, which does give you 2/2 black zombie creature tokens. If you're running some discard effects, it's always good, but also like if they're running discard or wanting to discard stuff themselves. Well, not right colors. I was gonna say doubling season's always great, but not in those colors. Let me look. I'm still looking to see if I have any other zombies. Zombie. So if there's anything you guys are looking for, let me know. Appreciate the asking. If there's things you're wanting to buy. Oh, it's a Vampire Warrior. I mean, you have I have a pirated copy, so you can make a copy of one of your strongest zombies. Just looking. I don't know if I have any. I don't have a ton of other zombies that I know of. But I'm looking. No, I do not have it. I do not have any other zombies just in there. Let me look in my like dollar pile of cards if I have any zombies. I have some cards that are just like $1. No, unfortunately, it looks like I don't have any other zombies at the moment. But if there's like specific one you're looking for, though, by the way, do let me know. All right, I'm gonna go over here to my auction. Oh, Blood Artist. I do have Blood Artist actually, Gilo. I just saw that one. I have a Blood Artist in a pile over here. It's lightly played, but honestly, I think it's lightly played because the top little bit has a few little white spots on it. I don't know if you can see or not. It's not. It's pretty good condition. Let me look here. What were the other ones you said? Champion of the Perished. I had one of those. Those things sell. As soon as I get like a Champion of the Perished, and it's gone. But I'll look. Oh, ooh. I have this one. Zul Ashur Lich Lord. That one is amazing because you need to you tap it, you sack, you can then cast a zombie creature from your graveyard. And knowing how zombies go, you definitely probably won that one. I'm looking real quick through this little pile here. I have a pile of I have piles everywhere of cards. I'm always like, oh yeah, I forgot I had that card. So I'm some people just ask me. I've got a bazillion art cards that I need to go through and sell. Art cards are just hard to sell. Hard to sell, but hard to list. Diagraph, I might. Let me look in my first I'll look at my pile real quick for you. And then I can look on my store, online store, and see if I have any other ones. None there. Okay. So Diagraph. I know I've had them, Gilo, but let me look real quick. By the way, welcome into everybody else that is here. Diagraph. Let's see if I got any diagraphs. Doesn't look, yeah, it doesn't look like like those things sell as soon as I have them. But let me see here. Blood Artist. I'm assuming Blood Artist is still in that, like, last I checked on it, it was Avison Restored. Got the Blood Artist here. I can run it for you for 2. If you want me to, I can put it in the system for 2. And then Zool, or I might put both of them together for you. Let me look real quick if you want the Zool. That's the borderless one. Yep. So that one's going for about 3. So if you wanted to, I could do both for 5. I'd take a picture and put it up for you. It helps me move some cards. Bear with me 1 second. Put this up. Come on, Whatnot. Where you at? Whatnot. Hey, Fearless. Hey, Gearfried, how's it going? Unstable Swamps. Let me. Oh. I know I had some cards from Unstable, as far as like lands from Unstable. I don't know if I have any swamps. Let me check in my inventory really quick. I don't think I have a Bitter Blossom. See, I know pretty sure I don't. A lot of my like cards like that just like fly off my shelf, so I put them on here. Or I put them in my online store. But I will check on the unstable lands because I know I had a few unstables. I just don't remember. All right, here we go. I take this zombie picture here. Zombie. Yeah, no worries. Like it's because I price my stuff very competitively. As far as like usually it's TCG low, so like it gets scooped up very quick, whether it's on here or on somewhere else, on my other platform. So I try to be competitive in my pricing because. Hi, doggy. What you doing? And Blood Artist. There we go. Bear with me. Just trying to get this one listed. No, yep. All right, that should be on there. Gilo equals. Actually, I do. I do have one of those actually. Inquisition of Kozilek Gilo. And I'm pinning the Zulisher and Blood Artist for you right there. I think it's in my pile here. I don't think it's in my dollar pile. Let me double check. I think it's in my listed pile that I can run. Just bear with me. Yeah, I got the cool one too. The Strict Secrets of Strixhaven one. All right, let me look up the unstable lands or what they look like real quick and just see. Yeah, I did have one of those. I just sold it last week. That I know. Now, I have a lot of lands, Chad. So I'm about to like probably when I get back from my trip this weekend, And into May, I'm probably gonna. Well, it probably won't be until May because I'm like I might have some time between then and there. But basically, my whole idea is to go and do what's it called? Go through all of my full art lands that I have. I've got like a whole box that are just full art lands, and start separating them and start selling like full art land packs. But also like find the unstables and stuff. Let's see here. If you're Inquisition of Kozilek. Yeah, I'll feel free to follow, hit me up on it too. Like give me a couple weeks because like I said, I'm trying to go through and get like what I'm trying to do is go through and like do like packs of 10 lands for like $5, like full art lands, give or take, vary them with full and non-full, it's a mix, but it's all gonna be like one land type. If I can keep them all from like one set, I will. Yeah, I have those. Those sell so fast for me. The Neo Dynasty lands, like as soon as I list them on my store, that they usually are like the fastest full art lands I sell. Full art lands, though, it's crazy the pricing on them. Man, I remember when I wanted to start putting full art lands on my decks, it was like, oh, I don't know if I really can because they were literally like $1 to $3 a piece, and now they're as low as like 25, 30 cents depending on the land. All right, let me go here to auction. I'm going to run this Inquisition of Kozilek here for Gilo. I do appreciate everyone asking, though. If you guys do have things you're looking for, let me know. If you have singles, if you guys are interested in any deals, I'm looking to see if anyone's like on Secret Lairs. Like I said, I've got a ton of Secret Lairs, so always willing to make some deals on those. Let me see if there's any pre-bids on any of the other cards here. Well, Approach the Second Sun. We'll do that one. If you do pre-bid, by the way, on any of the singles we have, and if you're interested in some singles, you're like, hey, you got any wiggle room on any of the ones that I have listed as like buy now, let me know. I priced them pretty low over the weekend as far as like under TCG. Low or right around TCG low. Where is this one? I just saw it. And I always appreciate if you guys ask. Pistol Kicks, how's it going? Looking for this card, and I don't know where it is. I have a new system that makes it a little bit easier for me to put singles in, which is great. There's my Approach of the Second Sun. So I'm putting more singles in and stuff like that to try to get more singles out here. I'm going to try to mix it up and put some of them buy now, some of them as auctions. So that way, like, people can get them. Buy nows will probably end up being a little bit more than like the like if I list as an auction, like auction will list it a little bit lower, so like you guys can fight over it and get it up a little bit higher if you want to. Histo Kicks with the buy there. There we go. Histo, let's go. Yeah, thank you. All right. Great card. Great way to win. I had it in a deck. I've been taking a lot of decks apart recently because I'm trying to keep business going. And to me, like, no deck is a matter of like if I have to keep business and pay bills or sell all the cards that I have, I'll sell all the cards that I have outside of a couple of decks to get there. All right. Anything else? Any other pre-bids on any cards? No pre-bids. So what I'm going to do here is I want to run. We're going to run Super Shredder in the foil. Here we go. Who wants Super Shredder in the foil? $35 is a really good price. He's selling for like 40. I think he'll be up to $50 card at some point. Because he's just so good. Like, it just triggers on your opponent's turn too. Like, come on now. All right, Histo kicks with the win. Yeah, he's really good. I personally think you could run him as a commander, but the problem is the second he hits, right, you're a threat. He's the threat, right? Because now anyone that sacks their treasures, anything like it triggers and he gets big and then they just die. That's why I say you run him in the 99 and ways to recur him. Yeah, exactly. You just don't like. He's just like he's gonna die. So you run him in because when he's not the commander, right? It's not as scary if that's not your strategy. So like for me, I have him in my what is it called? I have him in my ninjas deck, which is all like it's the Splinter Radical Rat, and he's really good because like I'm bouncing stuff, so that it triggers him as well. So it's a really fun way to like get him big, but it's not gonna just like one shot somebody with commander damage, right? All right, I have this Irma here. Irma. It is in a Surge foil. And right now I'm going to buy it now. And I'm going to check my pricing because, things move around. I want to make sure I'm in the same. Yeah, we're still good. What I'm going to do, though, we're going to run Irma as an auction here. See who wants to grab Irma. Here we go. It's about a $50 card because it's the Surge foil. It's a great card too, actually, though. So I don't know if Gilo, you're still here. This is a really good card for Wilhelt because you get a second copy of Wilhelt and it doesn't die to the legend roll. Oh no, that was me being silly there. All right, hold on. Let me fix the camera. All right. I want to run. How about some mystery boosters, right? Anyone want to run mystery booster 2? I got a brand new box of mystery booster 2. And we have not pulled the single yet, mystery booster. Just curious, just doing a quick check on something here. All right, I'm going to adjust something here. Hold on. You guys ready for this? All right. We're going to run an auction on some mystery booster 2s here. Brand new box, so means the foil or foils are in play. There are some boxes that have 2 foils in them. So who wants to start with some mystery booster 2s? All right, I'm going to run it one more time. $15, great deal. I think that's about where they're going to fall once we get when they re-release them again. Stiff Chicken, how's it going? All right, let's move on. Let's just grab something from see if there's any pre-bids here. No pre-bids. All right. And I appreciate Histo Kicks. We're here. I try my best to price things at the best reasonable price. Maybe that's not a good thing. Maybe I should price things higher, but for me, I've got to sell. I've got to move product because I've got to get to that next. Like I've got to keep. If I can't move product right now, I have so much sealed stuff that I'm trying to move, and I'm kind of stuck with a bunch of it. Not stuck. Yeah, I do my best to keep it that way. Like my issue right now though is like there's 2 problems right now, right? So like when a set comes out, especially here on like Whatnot, most people don't come back and like when a set's gone, occasionally people pop in and like, oh, I want Lorwyn boosters, or oh, I want Avatar boosters, or oh, I want this or that. But like then you're just kind of stuck with them. And then like the only way to get rid of them is to do breaks. Well, I haven't really explored doing full on breaks just because it's a lot of work, but also like I there's a lot of feel bad sometimes with breaks, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm like trying to find a way to be like, hey, let's get some of my products. And, I've got like Avatar boosters. I've got like if I could just move some boxes of stuff, that helps me too. And I try to do as reasonable as possible, but I also have to bear in mind what I paid for products. So that's where a lot of my pricing. If my pricing like that's a little high, I'm like, well, maybe like that's probably because my pricing where I had to buy it at. TMNT Commander decks. Unfortunately, I do not, Rhino. I do not have any of the Commander decks. A few cards from there, but I did not get any. I did not get any of those. I had one coming, and then the pre-order had like two coming, and they got Amazon canceled a bunch of my stuff, saying they didn't have the stock, which I was really confused on. I do have some, like, hopefully in 2 weeks, I might have access to some more stuff as far as like from like my LGS being able to like tap into their inventory of stuff and sell stuff on here for it. So do stay tuned with that. I'm hoping to be able to do that. All right, let's run by now. I'm gonna run ancient. I'm gonna give you a little bit more. Hey Kuma, how's it going? Do I have a platinum chip? I don't believe I do. I think we sold all of my Fallout ones, but let me check really quick. I do have the whole Fallout Secret Lairs. I sold a bunch of them because like I made a mistake and ordered way too many. I double ordered somehow. Platinum ship, right? The Cage Sun. I'll look and see if I have any. No, none of my inventory currently. Running this as an auction. We're gonna put this down to 57, which is almost $20 off of the price. Yeah, no worries. Let me look real quick just in my inventory. I don't think I have it though. We got Ancient Silver Dragon here, borderless. It's a $75 card. I'm selling it starting at 57. What a steal! All right, let me look at my auction real quick. I don't think I have a platinum chip. No, I don't. Yeah, unfortunately, Kuma. I've got the whole Secret Lairs, but I'm assuming that's the only card you're looking for from the Secret Lair. Or is it or Coma? Coma, sorry. It looked like there was like a little like I got you. No worries. Yeah. I have all the Secret Lairs, but if you're only looking for the one card and it being like a $3 or $4 card, like $5 card, you probably don't want to buy the whole Secret Lair for it. And now for some if I didn't have, I don't think I have a lot of them left, or else I got a couple of them, but I usually don't crack into Secret Lairs unless I have a bunch of extra ones. But all right, let's run this Sliver Legion. I'm gonna run as an auction for 20. Sliver Legion. Who wants to make your opponents hate you because you're playing slivers? Give all slivers. +1/+1. And Hidden Lurker there, grabbing it at a great price. $20. It's a $25, $30 card. I got you, Coma. What's your so what deck are you building? Like who's the commander and what are the artifacts or cards you might be looking for? There's a possibility I have them. I do have access to a lot of stuff. I'm always curious to hear what people are building because I love building decks myself. All right, I'm just looking here. All right, I'm running this flash sale on the Amazing Spider-Man card cover. Ooh, a Japanese Sliver Queen. That's a pretty good deal. By the way, I'm running this Amazing Spider-Man really quick. I didn't mean to run it for only like a minute. That's on me. By the way, I'm running a bunch of flash sales right now, so feel free to grab them. A wedding ring and the soul stone. Okay, Spider-Man soul stone. I think I have a soul stone. I might be able to sell you. If you're looking for the soul stone, I just have to remember what deck that is in. Not that it's in one of my decks, but I have it in a box, and I keep forgetting that I have it. I know I don't have the wedding ring currently. Don't have the wedding ring. But I'm pretty sure I do have the Spider-Man, the Soul Stone from Spider-Man. Let me think real quick of what box I keep finding that in, because I keep running into it, and I'm like, I need to list this. You think, where are you at? You're in one of my boxes, but what box are you in? I mean, 61 is a really good price on it. Sorry, guys, hang on a second. I'm just trying to think. Because I'll look it real quick, because I have to I'm basing it on TCG. But I might be able to match that. But I need to look and see if I can find it. Give me 1 second. I'm trying not to make a mess here. All right, let me see here. That's my Dan deck. Bear with me. I'm just looking here, seeing if we got it. It's not in here. Where are you usually? I'm trying to remember what box I run into it in. Again and again and again. I keep running into it, right? And I'm like, I need to list that. Let me think here. What are you in? What are you in? Blue black with zombie. Okay, nice. Zombies are always good. Junk where? Sorry, I'm just trying to wrap my brain around what box I keep seeing this in and thinking about it in, and I'm like, bear with me 1 second, everybody. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go check. I think I have one box sitting in my bedroom that I think I have. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Ooh. All right, I'm coming back. I unfortunately don't remember where that box is, or if I left it somewhere. That's the most important question. Sorry, I'm just looking around. Bear with me. I'm coming back. I'm just looking in my bag here real quick. No, not there either. What's going to be sad is I'm going to be at my next event. I'm coming back over, guys. I'm going to be at my next event and find it again and be like, oh, yeah, that's where that was. Sorry. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry, I had to step away, see if I could find something for somebody. What did we sell while I was gone? Did you buy anything? Anybody buy anything while I was gone? Nope, just the usual. You know, like, I know I keep seeing it, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I need to list this guy. And then I'm like, I can't remember what deck or what box it's in every time. I was trying to remember what box, if I have the box with me. Or maybe I left it. It is not hollow. It's just the normal. No hollow, just the regular good old Soulstone. But I don't know where it is. Can't remember what deck or what deck box it's in over the top of my head, unfortunately. All right, let's look and see here if you guys have any more things you put prebids on. Okay, no prebids on anything yet, but we're just going to go through and grab a few things and start throwing them up. Like Mystery Booster 2. All right, we're running an auction on Mystery Booster 2. Brand new box. Foils are all available, so who's jumping in? Gengar Rips, how's it going? It's crazy to me, the amount of people on some of these shows. Looks like some people moved away from here, though. I'm not seeing some of the same people. Hugh Jasmine, how's it going? Bear with me. I am looking. Oh, wait, Guillotine, you won it. Sorry, I looked away for a second. All right, we cracking, and where are we going? Much as I'm excited, I hope you maybe hit the foil, but also I'm like, maybe hopefully don't hit the foil because always hot hands, right? I'm always gonna go left a lot of times. Mr. 2, to me, this is my explanation for it, right? As long as you're paying less than $20 for the pack, unless you're fighting for a foil and you know it's the foil, it is usually worth it. Your value, like, sometimes you don't hit as much on one pack, but within a couple of packs, you get your value back a lot of times, just between the cards and what's in there. All right, here we go. Stasis Snare. Wervin. Talaria West. It's a really good card. Zillowport Enforcer. Lash of Malice. Burning Prophet. Goblin War Driver. Phantom Tiger. Scurry Oak. Infinite combos right there. Mayhem Devil. That's a good hit. AC. That's a nice. That just paid. That just, I'm pretty sure, paid for the pack right there. Abrupt Decay. And Elvish Reclaimer. That's a good card too. And Indicate. You just target permanent. Yeah, that's a pretty good. Yeah, pretty good, Gilo. Like AC, I think it used to be because it was only in one thing. I think AC's gone down a little bit, but let's see where AC is sitting right now. Yeah, like it's like $10, so almost paid for the packet. It definitely has come down quite a bit. It used to be like a $40 card. Let's see if I can find your stuff, Gilo. All right, there we go. Nice. All right, let's run another one. All right, let's run it again. Still shooting for that foil. B Rhino, how's it going? You have anything you're looking for, let us know. All right, we're going to pass it on that one. Let's go for Merchant Scroll here. Merchant Scroll. Where we at? Where we at? Merchant Scroll. Merchant Scroll right here. You're looking for TMNT. I got quite a bit of TMNT stuff, so if you want to look through, if there's something you're looking for, let me know. We also have a brand new box. We haven't opened. I don't think we've opened or pulled anything from the collector box yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Yep, we have not opened this box yet. So, brand new box. All right, we're gonna run Miss Merchant Scroll. Search your library for blue instant card. Reveal it. Put it in your hand and shuffle for 1 and a blue. It's a great card. Gone up in price. It's been like a $5 or $10 card. Think it's going to go up more because being able to search for a blue card when you need it wins you the game, right? But yeah, be around. If there's anything specific you're looking for, let me know. Let's go. Let's run a TMNT collector pack here. Here we go. Brand new box, TMNT collector. Who's going to crack it open, get the good stuff? I wish I had some of the, what is it? The pizza bundles for you guys. My brother's name. How are you? About a play booster. Some good stuff and some play boosters. All right. What else are we looking for? Anybody got anything you're looking for? What about we run this Soul Ring here? Or not Arcane, sorry, not Soul Ring. Arcane Signet. See if I can find it really quick. So Walls of Bossing, say if someone is interested. If the thing says pre-release, there was some glitch in the system uploading it, and I don't know why it said it was pre-release. It's just a regular one. Got you City of Brass. Got Dublin Season. Here we go. Arcane Signet. Heroes in a Half Shell. Turtle Power. Let me look here. I might have that one. Heroes in a Half Shell. That's the 5-color commander, right? The Heroes in a Half Shell. The internet would stop being super slow. Looking real quick. I might have one. Here's in a Half Shell. Turtle Power. Let me look. I know I opened one. I know I have an extra one from the, like, what's it called? I have an extra, like, foil one. I do for it because the minimum on here is $1. So unless there's like another card you wanted to get or two, we could do like a bundle on it. But I do have that one. Paul Bear. Woo! If there's any others also you're looking for, Rhino, let me know. I do have that one. I was like, I'm pretty sure I do have that. It's a fun one as a commander. A lot of people like running Leonardo and what's it called? I like this one because it's draw engine, right? All right, we're going to run this Arcane Signet. This is from the Avatar Commander Bundle. Now, Shenanigans, how's it going? Anybody want this cool looking Arcane Signet? There you go. $2 is not a bad price for this Arcane. That's about the average price of an Arcane Signet. and saying that you got the cool one that has the toys. All right, Levi White with the buy there. Congratulations. Unlocking bronze status means you can buy $3 off the next thing you get. Zombie Nerd with the follow. Thank you so much. All right, Rhino. What else are you looking for? Anything else? Or how about we do this? Let's do this Baylor. I like Baylor. I think everyone loves Baylor, right? Whenever he attacks or dies, choose one or more. I probably do have the Bebop as well. Let me look. Let me run this real quick. Rhino deck's pretty cool. I think your best bet for a Rhino deck, though, is finding you an Abzan shell. You have two hands, two decks of Rhinos. Nice. Who are the commanders? Just curious. All right, we're passing on Baylor. Krang. I'm just looking real quick to see if I have the. I know I have it. I just got to remember where it is. Ah, there it is. I was like, I know I have a Bebop. Rune. Okay, yeah, Rune is a good one. I know, yeah, Siege. Like, yeah, like I think, like that's why I say Abzan with your Rhinos because, you can run Siege and Skirmish Rhinos there with those colors, basically. I just don't know. Like, I don't know if there's just a what is it called? If there's just an Abzan Rhino commander. Like, you can run Siege Rhino as the commander, right? But like, oh, that's just like, yeah, like you. I'm trying to think like what your MTG Rhinos. It's in 62 cards. Bebop Rocksteady. But I don't think we have anyone that is just. Yeah, you could run Perry the Pulverizer or Pharaoh the Boulder, but the problem is those colors don't let you run the best Rhinos. That's the biggest issue. Because like Siege Rhino, Rune, yeah, because like it's so funny. Skirmish Rhino and Siege Rhino are the two best Rhinos. Realistically, there's a bunch of really good Rhinos, but like you want to want an Abzan commander. Yeah, you could run mono green. Green black is really good. You just miss out on running the two most like the Siege Rhino is like one of the most famous rhinos from, you know. But yeah, I would run. Yeah, you can do Bebop Rocksteady and then run all of them because a lot of them are just green and black. There's a few you run out of that are white. Yeah, like Bebop here and Heroes, I could do for $1. Like, because I mean, it's not like it's it's not super expensive. You only started playing Magic today. Hey, that's great. Glad to have you here. Looking for Magic stuff. So, did you come from a Rhino? Have you come from any other thing before? like Pokemon, or you just what got you into Magic 2? That's my other good question. All right, let's look here. Anyone else pre-bid on anything? All right, let's run down here. Soul Ring. Let's run this Soul Ring here. I got a Soul Ring to run. The Aang Soul Ring. Okay. Oh, that's awesome. The TMNT team up is amazing. I absolutely love it. I did actually a whole video about how to play, and then I played it with some people as a ambassador for TMNT. So always try to help people with it. If you're interested in Magic and learning more how to play, different mechanics and stuff like that, I do outside of here do have a channel that is like Magic based. So it's on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all of that, and always like putting posts out for people for new and old, to help them learn Magic, how to play, all that stuff. So yep, same name. If you just woke up, Celtic Warrior Games. That's us across the board. Yeah. So all right, we're gonna run the Soul Ring one more time. Here we go. Soul Ring. Silly Billy Goosey, welcome on in. Wants over needs. Yep, that's the thing. You do your wants. What do you want? You don't need to pay any of your other bills. All right, what else are we looking for? Anybody got any other cards you're looking for? Rhino, you want to grab these two for $1? Or if you really wanted to, what I could do for you, or another thing I can do for you, there's a little bit more, but if you wanted to buy like a TMNT, like just play booster pack, I'll throw the cards in for you. Either way, it works. Like I can just run the regular one, but if you want to buy a pack, I can do that. Pack is, I believe, let me look here. I think I've got it at, I do have a deal, I think, with 3 packs is a little bit better of a deal. What do I have them at? I forget, because I priced these when they first came out. I'm at 8 for the auction price starting. Yeah. So I do it at 8. I don't think I did any. Did I not? Oh, I need to fix it. So I also do like a deal where like 3 packs for like, usually I do like 3 packs for 24. Because like my buy now price is 10 on them, and my normal price is 8, like auction, just because like we can do that, but I can run an auction on it for you. And who knows, maybe we'll get a really good hit for you. I try to keep my stuff as competitively priced as possible, but my issue, so just honest with people, like my pricing sometimes is a little bit higher than others sometimes on at least packs and stuff, because I have to buy all of my stuff at MSRP. So like if I sell it at MSRP, I don't make any money. So like most of the time, like so like an $8 pack there, I come out after fees and everything at like maybe I make $1. All right, we ripping it on stream, I'm assuming. And I'll throw these in with you. Throw them in with your pack. All right, where are we going? You want me to randomly grab it? Left, right, middle? Or, okay. I'm going to go Ralph and Leo right here. It's on the pack, so that's what I like to grab. Hey, Batch, how's it going? I need to go back through and fix that. I think I sold out of my like 3 of packs. I need to go through and adjust all those and just see what boosters I have and do 3 of packs for people. Make a deal. All right, here we go. Pain 101, Rock Soldiers, Buzzbots, good card. Rhino, what did you think of the Turtle Team Up? Did you like it? Enjoy it? Have fun playing it? And for someone who never played Magic before, how hard or how easy was it for you just to pick it up and play it? Mona Lisa Science Geek, a really good card. Metalhead. Jenica. A slash. Ooh, does machines. And neutrinos. And a Dimension X land. Hey, that's a double rare pack. Does machines is a good card, and slash is a good card. So you got a good pack. Yeah. Yeah, I assumed it seemed pretty well. I just always ask people. So like I was ambassador for the TMNT set. So I was really excited when they announced they were doing that, and I purposely did like multiple videos talking about the turtle team up, so much so that Wizards used one of my videos as like a promotion thing. So which was cool. I think it's really cool. I think for anybody, whether you've played Magic before or not, it does take a minute to figure out. The more people that play, the better odds you have of winning. But like the fewer people, so like I tried to play at 1v1 for a minute, and I was like, oh, I'm getting overwhelmed. There's no way. But yeah, glad, and I threw those two other cards in there with you, so you got those. Nice. That's always a good thing. Had any of them played Magic before, or are you guys all new to Magic? Awesome. So the only reason I'm asking, so this again is like to me, so because I have connections with Wizards of the Coast as far as like I do videos and stuff and content, I like to take this stuff and be like, hey guys, we need to do you guys should do more products of this. This is what I've heard from people. Oh no, that's crazy. Dad, that's crazy. You sure you didn't have the it was missing the Raphael deck? That's insane. I'm sure. What I'm assuming. Hopefully they corrected it for you. Did you buy it from like online, Nita, or did you get it from like game store? I was gonna say you probably could have taken it back to Walmart if they had another one and picked up the other one. But knowing how cards go at Walmart, they might have had it in stock. Because actually, those boxes, literally, if you I don't know if you guys know this or not, but the Turtle Team Up boxes, like I think like $50, right? I think roughly give or take. But the cards inside of them, there are cards inside of them that are worth like the value of the cards in there are worth about $100 because there's some cards in there that you can only get from there. And so it pushed the price up because people aren't just selling the singles in there because they want to like play the Turtle Team Up. And I love it. I'm actually hoping I might do it tonight into tomorrow. Well, I'm assuming they will make it right for you. I would, if you don't hear anything like within a day or two, email them again. Just keep bugging them about it. They will. I guarantee they'll make it right for you. It is a lot of fun though. Like the Turtle Team Up is a lot of fun. I enjoy it. I do have them in my store currently, but I'm probably going to be taking them out of the store, at least one of them out of the store, and taking it and selling the singles because of people asking all the time for the singles. So, all right, what are we looking for? Anyone got any more pre-bids on some cards? No more pre-bids, so let's run some more here. What are we going to run? If you got some singles you're looking for, let us know. How about this? Undercity Sewers. You guys ready? Undercity Sewers, full art, borderless, not foil, just normal. What a great card. As one of the turtles sleeping, Raphael, as you can see from the GT side, the size. It's the size on this one. But all right. You want one of these cool forests? This is a pretty cool forest. These are the ones like you can only get at like certain things. Oh no, I can't type today. Oh, I always like hearing though people getting in the game and playing it, and seeing different things. So we're gonna run an auction on this one. Here you go, pretty cool forest. There we go. With the little like, what are they called? Centaur looking people, I guess. Oh, are they centaurs or what are they? They may not be not centaur. What is the other one? The one that have goat hooves. Why can't I think of the name of it? My brain is fried right now. I'm trying to think. What's the animal that has the half human, half like goat? Anybody remember? Half human, half goat. I can't remember what they are. All right, we'll go to another one here. Don. Let's run Don and Leo here. The problem solvers in the showcase. Here we go. Starting at $1. Great price. It's a foil. And hey, Nito Dad with the grab there. Congratulations on that one. So I was going to ask Nito, you said you bought the thing. Have you played Magic before? Or is this your first foray into Magic as well? Okay, nice. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Honestly, like I like Commander. I play a lot of different formats. As far as when I say play, I play more Commander than anything, and I really don't get to play as much. I just don't have the time to play as much as I used to. I'm hoping maybe when I can get the business figured out and stuff cleared that I might be able to sell everything I have, sell my business, and then work for somebody, pay down my bills, restart the business. All right, here we go. Oh, nice. Yeah, Spell Table was pretty good. I would recommend, by the way, if you use Spell Table, I recommend Convoke. Very similar, but honestly, the people who do Convoke, so I'm an ambassador for them, so I just got announced as an ambassador, part of their program. It works very similar to Spell Table, but actually is better. Audio all through there. There's free tiers, but there's higher tiers. You can get better stuff. Yeah, I think it works better, looks neater. There's ways to like build a stack if you need to build a stack of like, like at a table, sometimes you're like, okay, this player cast this and this did this, and you can kind of stack it up. It's a fun way to do it. All right, we're going to run this Donatello the Brains here, foil. Here we go. Only $1. What a great pickup. 4 more tokens, you create mutagen tokens. That's not bad at all. Yeah, I really like if you're going to play online, like Convoke is really good. All right, anything else anybody is looking for? Let me know, let me know. You got singles you're looking for, packs you're looking for, secret layers, inspiring call. Let me look. I did have one of those recently, I thought, or might have one of those. And sorry guys, I can't see right now. There we go. Let's see what they got. I'm looking for the magic ones. Why am I looking? Showing me all the other ones. I don't. Unfortunately, I do not have any of them. The only ones that I have that I know I have as far as like is in my inventory that you could pick up would be the inspiring call that is. That's cool, Nito. Yeah. So the only one that I know that I have because you have to buy. I have the Furby version, which is it is. Let me see if I can find it. Like I have, but I have it. You have to buy the whole Furby secret layer. I do have, but here's the thing: it's only in the whole secret layer, and I only have the non-foil, and then I have the very expensive confetti foil. So it's $45 for the whole thing. So it's going to come with 5 cards. I only have one of those, and I have the confetti foil as well, but I don't have it as a single. That's the issue. That's what I was trying to say. I don't have it as a single. I have it in the whole pack if you wanted to buy it. No, yeah, I just that's the thing. When you asked for it, I was like, oh, I recently did have those cards. I've just recently sold a couple of them. That's the issue. Like I get stuff and I sell it pretty quick. But I'll keep my eyes open if I see anything. All right. Anything else anyone's looking for? Nino, now your precon upgraded. Yeah, the precon's pretty cool. It does. Yeah, I upgraded it some. I do have a few Warhammer things. Just depends on what you are looking for. You're looking for singles. I have a box behind me that has a part of some Warhammer decks in it, I believe. The Warhammer Secret Lairs. I don't think I have any Warhammer Secret Lair stuff, but let me look. Okay. Yeah, I was just trying to see. Yeah, this was before my time on buying stuff. I do not have any of the Warhammer Secret Lairs currently. Yeah, right. You did ask about how the commander deck. Unfortunately, I don't have a full commander deck. I mean, I do, but it's one that I cannot sell because Wizards of the Coast gave it to me. And I also have like taken it apart and upgraded it. So, borderless Triceratops. I don't have a borderless Nino, but I do. I have the regular version, I think. Let me look here. I know I remember seeing this earlier. I swear I saw this earlier. Oh, where are you at? Maybe it's in this pile. Sorry, I got like 4 piles of cards going on to sell. Old One Eye. Let me look. Papa Browning. I'll look for you. And I can like I have a bunch of different like the different like there's just a ton of them from like the what is it the commander decks, right? Sorry, I'm looking for this card really quick. I know I had one. Yeah, so I do have. Yeah, I have the Triceraton Commander. I just don't have it in borderless currently. Let me look though. Let me look and see if I might have a version of that. Then I'm gonna grab some of the Warhammer stuff. It's just right behind me. I'm going through it right now. It's a box. It's a collection I've been going through for a minute, and there's like it's been different order, so it's like been a pain sometimes. You're looking for the one that's in the showcase version, right? Let me look in my pile here of other cards. I may have it. Let me look. I don't think I do, but I will double check for you. It would be nice if I was smart enough to put this box in alphabetical order. I'm looking. I'm going to grab those Warhammers here in 1 second. If you guys do have anything you are looking for, let us know. We might have it for you. Singles, packs, whatever it may be. Party dude. I am still looking here for it. I haven't seen it just yet. Doesn't mean I don't have it, but let me look right now. Earth Rumble Triumph. I'll have to look for that one. I'm not sure off the top of my head. I don't think I have it, but again, I will look. I think I'm almost at the end of my pile of cards here. Yeah, no, I do not have the only Triceratops I have is the one I showed you there. I don't have a like. The only reason I have them, but the thing about what's crazy about these Warhammer cards, right, is basically as soon as I have them, yeah, no, Nick, I said I know I have this one. I can run it for you. It's in my auction house too. Like I think it's like it's got to be. I think it's like $1 if I remember, $1 or $2. It's not. Yeah, it's like $2. Let's run it. Just see if you want it. You want it. If not, we'll see if someone else wants it. The great dinosaur that gives your dinos flying. Why not, right? Yeah, what I mean, it's great because one for 2 mana, it's just good on its own because it just gives your dinos like I would drop this as a two drop. You know, I don't need to pump and get a bunch of dinos. That's a good. It's a good one in Gisheth for sure. Give Gisheth flying too. Yeah, great. Now he flies. What? Ooh. Let me see if I can figure out where. Oh wait, is it Warhammer? No, these are okay. I thought okay. I know I have some Warhammer, but I thought okay. So these, I just remembered some of these are not Warhammer. They are what is it called? Fallout. But I thought I had some more Warhammer stuff, so bear with me. I know I do or did. I'm trying to grab this box. I have this giant box, by the way, of stuff. I know I have Fallout because I have people asking me, but I'm pretty sure I have. Yeah, I do. I was like, I swear I saw Warhammer, but I grabbed the section that was the Fallout section. Had Fallout stuff in it. I don't know how much I have because I know I've listed some of it already, but I'm looking real quick. Where are we at? There we go. A bunch of the lands got like Lucius, Black Grenade, Night Rampager, bunch of the lands, Hellbrute. So this is the what is it? The black and red one, or what is it? The blue red. Yeah. Blue black red one. I have almost the entire deck, it looks like. I don't know if I actually have that him in here. That's the funny part. I think it is Abaddon the Despoiler, right? Is the one that has it. Is that one? But the commander may not. Like, so some of them were like, they had the, ooh, that's cool. Just found that. It's a cool art card. All right, so I'm looking to see if he might have like snuck in the front here. I bought some people's collections, and yeah, I've been going through and like I bought this collection and it had a ton of commander decks, and they had them like organized by the decks. All right, so just looking real quick, trying to see if there's any more in this section. This guy did a really good job with like his organization skills. It's just hard sometimes because it's like, what am I looking for? Because sometimes there's organization, and then sometimes it's like the most random, like, oh, that was there too. I'm just looking through real quick just to see. I don't think there's any more in this section, but I'm just going through real quick because he had them organized by like set, but also by like color sometimes. So it was like so confusing when I was going through like trying to just see what was in here. And I'm like I said, it's like a box of 10,000 cards, right? And I've slowly been going through, and I've still got 3 like probably a little more than half of it, over half of it, that I haven't had a chance to go through. Plus more. Like, that's the crazy part, right? Ooh, Young Mouse offering. Just trying to do another quick look through just to make sure I didn't miss any for you. I got a cool Rhino. I got Rune. Wrong colors. By the way, anyone that's in here, welcome on in. If you got anything you're looking for, let us know. Oh, I need to sell this one. Ever go through and see a card that jumped in price and then dropped, and you're like, man, I wish I had sold it when it was up. All right, none in there. None in there. All right, I'm looking on this next section pile here. Just looking just to see what is in here. Yeah, I don't see any more. Hold on. What are you? Oh, no, that's Doctor Who. And then this section, I think, was a lot of older stuff. I'm still looking. By the way, feel free. If you got anything you're looking for, let us know. Yeah, we have a bunch of singles. If you're like, hey, I want to run this, please, I can try to run it for you. I'm just looking real quick for somebody just to see what we've got maybe for them. Yeah, I'm not seeing any more in this section. Vorpal Sword, I love that card. Dang, I did not realize how many good cards are in this box. It's a mix. There's some really good cards and there's some so-so cards. There's some old cards and there's some new cards. And then there's like crop rotation. Yeah, unfortunately I don't see it in there. So, okay, so all right, back to it. The pile here. Decree of Pain. I'm looking to see if I actually have Abaddon or not, if it is in here. Magnus Therese in here. Mandate of Abaddon's in here, but I don't know if I actually have Abaddon. I don't think I saw Abaddon when I was looking through this one. But I'm looking. Kill, maim, burn. Blood for the Blood God. Not sure if there's any other ones you're looking for or specific names. I got all the lands. If you want the cool, like, Warhammer lands, I'd make you a really good deal on just the basic lands from it. Lucius. And no, Abaddon is not in here. How much for blood? Like my blood? I don't know. That's a lot of money for my blood. Like my blood is very expensive. We don't let my blood spill for cheap. Let me look for you real quick. Blood for the Blood God. So normal, not a surge. Be $8. $8 for it. I gotta find it if you want it. I'll put it up. Yeah, see it right here. Blood for the Blood God. Just let me know. Yeah, no worries. I mean, these will like probably be being listed on my other shop soon. So I do list some stuff on here. I usually put it on the other site easier because it's easier to sell singles on. All right, I'm checking real quick on pre-bids. Anyone got any pre-bids on anything? Hey, we got some pre-bids. Let me run some of these pre-bids real quick. But yeah, Trada, yeah, I can run it right now for you if you'd like. I mean, I can do 7. Like 7 would be my low end on it. If you want. And Trouble in Pairs. All right. With the Trouble in Pairs, and pull that out. I love Trouble in Pairs. It's such a good card. It's more like the second part is the really good part. Like you're gonna run into people who run the like turn stuff, but the best part is the second part where you just get to basically be like, oh, you drew 2 spells, I get to draw a card. You drew 2 cards, I get to draw 2 cards. So that's really, really good. Where's my waste knot? Okay, was it acidic slime? There we go. And a waste knot. Waste knot. We're gonna run the waste knot here. If you do have any other singles you're looking for, do let us know. By the way, tomorrow I will have some more singles probably listed on here. I'm probably going to be listing some of the singles from the. I found out the Encyclopedia Magic. So keep that in mind. I'll be listing most of them probably as auction off, some as buy now, probably, but I'll do a mix. All right, Nito with the purchase. Let's go. All right, I have an acidic slime. We're gonna run acidic slime. Used to be a card that you ran in every single deck, right? Like if you ran green, you ran acidic slime, but it's kind of fallen off being a card that you run as much unless you're really running like an oosh synergy or something like that. It is great because usually you blew up a land and it could be any land, so you get their basics or whatever. All right, Gert the Great with the purchase there. Let's go. Yeah, I love it. Hopefully you can find a good home for it. Has a lot of meaning to me. That was my first secret lair I ever got. So, and I am sad to see a little go, but at the same time, I just don't have a home for it. It's gonna just sit and do nothing. And like, I don't at this moment. I would rather have someone take it and play the card. So I hope you find a good home for it or find a good spot for it. So that's great. That's like the Mimoplasm was the first one I built because I was building a Mimoplasm deck. Loved it and loved the deck. I'm in a position right now I don't get to play as much, and so a lot of times. By the way, thanks for the follow, Gert. A lot of times also I'm just like going through all of my decks and really like unless it has a super close connection to me, like it was one of my first early decks I built, or it's a deck I play a lot. It's getting taken apart and slowly sold. So I've went from having like close to 40 decks to being under, I think, in like the 20s now. But I still don't play a quarter of them as much as I want. All right, I'm looking for Angel of Suffering. By the way, I don't know if you have it or looking for it, Gert. I do also have the Mimoplasm too, if you're wanting that one with the cool art. Nth Red We Trust, how's it going? And Rhino's back. All right, here we go. Angel of Suffering. We're going to run this one. By the way, I do appreciate everybody that does need 4 decks that aren't precons. That's nothing. Yeah, I mean, so I've been a Magic for what would be 6 years in May. Crazy to believe. It's been already 6 years. But all right, Gert got that one as well. I love building decks and would build them. And what's funny for me though, right? So a lot of people get these decks, they build their decks, and their decks don't work, and they're matched. They have to fix it. I have been really, really fortunate to know like how to build decks. Now early on it was rough, but I've gotten to a place now where if I build a deck, it usually does what I want it to do because I know what I want to do and how to build it. And I've gotten to this place where it's like, okay, what's the two most important things to put in my deck? Card draw and what the deck wants to do. Everyone's like, you got to run more lands. Quit cutting lands. And I'm like, I think you can run 34 to 36 lands and be A-okay. I run like 33, 34 in almost every deck. And for the most part, there's some times where I don't have that land I'm looking for. I need one more land. But I have enough draw engines that usually I can get the land I need. Oh, 100%. But people don't realize build you a Rhino deck. I would love to build a Rhino deck. That would be so the thing about it would be so I'd have to charge so I would not probably be able to touch it Rhino until after MagicCon Vegas because I'm pretty like just jammed between here and Vegas. When I come back from Vegas, so I have almost an entire month to work on stuff. So it wouldn't be until the beginning of May that I could even probably I could probably start working on it, but then grabbing the card. So the two issues would be, I would either have to build a Cherub. I'll go with you. So I could the issue would be is I could either build it with cards that I have and can find, but also I would assume you want most of the rhinos in it. So I could just charge, because most of the rhinos are not that expensive, so that's not the issue, right? I'd love to do it. And then I'd probably charge, because it would take a bit, I'd probably charge like between $30 and $50 to build the deck, because it's just going to take me, a chunk of time to build. Give or take. Now, if I had all the cards, I may just and I sold it, but I mean, we could see, I'd be interested in doing that, Rhino. Just have to hit me up about it. But it does take it won't take me super long, because basically once we agree on the colors you're wanting and who your commander is, it's pretty simple of what we want it to do. If we want it to be based around just rhinos, making rhinos, maybe making copies of rhinos, get lots of rhinos, and then just over trample the opponent with rhino cards. Yeah. What is the commander, Cherub? That wouldn't be the difficult. The difficult part would be picking out the cards, and also you setting a budget and be like, hey, I don't want to have a lot of expensive cards. I don't want to spend more than this on the deck. Because I could very easily probably build you a budget rhino deck with just basic lands, basic stuff for under $100 probably. And it's going to be it's going to be like a bracket 2, bracket 3, which is where you want to be. Sun Quinn. Let me look this commander up real quick. Always like talking, and I have people. I'm actually in the process of working on something where people, what in the world? Okay, hold on a second. Sorry, hold on. Sun Quinn MTG. The horse guy, is that what it is? This or Sun Quan? Is that the right one? Correct? The one of horsemanship, Cherub. All right, so it does the horsemanship thing, right? Let me look at this one. Sorry. Creature control horsemanship. So so basically they're unblockable, because very few people have horsemanship in their deck. And you're doing mono blue. That always makes it difficult, but I mean, you just make it depends on how you want it to be built, right, Cherub? So you said you don't want it to be poison. So are you looking to be more of a control deck that pumps out creatures that can't be blocked? Or do you want to just pump out a bunch of unblockable stuff, swing wide, and get value off of it? Because that's also another good thing. So I would probably build it as, I'm going to I'm going to do a middle. I'm going to have counter spells, bounce spells, things to keep the board clear a little bit, and things that make value off of me. So things that when I cast stuff, I get value, but then also run a lot of unblockable stuff, small low to the ground things, and then run things that says when it does damage, I get to draw a card. And slowly just get through, ping people for damage and draw cards, get value off of those, and win. That's how I would build it. I would build it as a way where you're focused on things that do combat damage and they trigger. So in blue, you're limited, but you have things like the cat, what is it? The Curious enchantment. I don't remember the exact name. It's Curious something. Whenever a creature you control does combat damage to a creature or a player, draw a card. With gold. But you're in mono blue. That's your only issue. There's not a lot of gold stuff in mono blue. So that's the thing to think about. If you're wanting that to be the commander. So there are some things that colorless and stuff that do gold things, but it's limited, right? Gold is not bad because you want people to swing up. But here's the thing, right? So as long as you can get your commander out, your stuff is unblockable. So that's the thing. Your stuff is unblockable once your commander's out. So your strat should be, I would say, control the board a little bit, because your commander's 6 mana. So it's going to take you a minute to get your commander out. Number 2, get value pieces out. So little flyers, 1/1 flyers, 2/2 flyers, things that gain value as they fly. Rhino, I'm probably going to be on for probably another 10, 15, 20 minutes tops here. I will be back tomorrow evening, though. and doing all that. So we'll be back tomorrow at 5 as well. So we'll look here at some pre-bids. We got Waves of Aggression on the pre-bid. By the way, if anyone's looking for some singles, let me know. We're coming to towards the end of the show. Yeah, no, appreciate it, Rhino. Let me feel free to follow. Haunted one, Beef box. Let me look. Haunted one. I don't think I do, but I will look. I think I know this one, right? What is it in? What secret layer was that? I do not, but I was trying to see what secret layer it was from. I do have the last of a secret layer. I do know I have the last of a secret layer. So I do technically have it, but it's in the secret layer. You'd have to buy the whole secret layer. I can look. Let me look at my. Hold on. Let me do this auction on this one real quick. The pre-bid here for the Waves. All right, Waves is running. While we do that, I'm going to go to buy now and look for Haunted. Well, apparently not. Last of Us. That would be why. Let's see here. Which one is it in? It is not in part 1. No. Or is that the Haunted one? Oh, sorry. That moved them, sorry. Doesn't tell me what secret layer. Sorry, I'm looking real quick just to see. No, I don't see it. Okay, yeah, I think it might be, but I think it was a bonus card, right? So, yeah, I mean, I do have that secret layer. All right. In thread. There we go. But other than that, yeah, I don't have. Sorry, I was looking real quick just to see if I had it or not. All right. All right. Anybody else got anything you're looking for? I'm gonna run a Mystery Booster 2. Yeah, no worries, B-Box. Appreciate it. Let us know if there are singles you're looking for. We do have a bunch of singles listed, but we also have some others. And product section, start auction. We're going to Mystery Booster 2. Brand new box, so the foil is still in play. Have not hit the foil yet. Why did it not run the auction? There we go. Mystery Booster 2. Let's go. Who wants to be the one that hits the foil? Well, we open one pack, no foil in it. All right. Anybody else have anything you're looking for? Really quick. Anybody? Singles. Cards. I want to run this ancient silver dragon for $10 or $5 off what we have listed as, which is almost $20 off what it is a TCG low. So we're going to start it at 55. Who wants it? Wicked. Hayumi, how's it going? All right, anybody have anything else you're looking for? Let us know. If not, we're going to jump off for tonight, and we'll be back tomorrow night at 5. Anything at all tonight? All right, we're going to jump off. Thank you guys for being a part of the show. We'll be back tomorrow at 5. And yeah, thank you, Nito. Hopefully, you guys come back tomorrow. I appreciate when this comes and hangs out. We enjoy it. It's a lot of fun just to hear chat, and we'll get your stuff shipped out. And we'll be back tomorrow. We're going to add a few more singles in probably tonight. But come back tomorrow. We'll see what we got. And we're going to raid here. I'm going to raid. Let's see who we're going to raid. Let's go over to Manamart.